What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Today we're checking out the long-running Portuguese thrash metal band Biolence and their latest single from their 20-year retrospective, Look Around. Got asked to check this out from the guys in Biolence several months ago. They're a good bunch of guys, and I'm looking forward to hearing them. It's been a while since I've covered them. If you guys haven't been and are not checking out the Portuguese scene, you certainly need to. There are some amazing bands out there and some absolute standouts if you're a fan of thrash. So let's go ahead and get into these guys. As always, you want to check them out and say hi. The link to their social media will be in the description below. The band is Biolence, the track is Look Around, and here we go. I like that accent riff already. Bass line's really audible and coherent. Definitely can tell that they're using active pickups, EMGs, most likely 81-85 sets, and their rhythms and lead tones. Really like that riff. You get a little bit of Slayer, to touch of Creator in there, and the influence. Vocal almost has got a brutal death metal feel here. The riffs are really starting to evolve. Love that big crash work by the drummer, just slamming in there. I like how they changed that groove up there. Love how punchy that bass is. The fact that it's cutting through these guitars. That's a really slick shift there. Really like how they've got the lyrics running down below like a ticker tape, like a news broadcast. That was an awesome touch in the video. You hear that difference in tones. I wish his lead tones were a little better, in my opinion. They do have that very thin, kind of brittle attack on the lead tones here. Definitely a thrash solo. Not a song, not a bad solo, but certainly expect it from thrash. The guy's got a really cool tone, and I like how the vocal layering and the mix makes him sound. That's a really slick riff there. And I like that they've harmonized that. That's a very cool touch. They do a really seamless job of incorporating the death metal elements in their sound. Whammy Bar acrobatics was definitely kind of a ode to Kerry King there. This midsection is probably one of the most cool parts of the track. Like that very audible pick bass sound, that really hollow, aggressive attack on those strings. I do like how they came out of that and went with the harmonized riffing there. I think they do a really good job of building some of these big, grooving, headbanging moments. I always love it how just the change of that drum pattern completely changes the sound of the riff. All right, that was Biolence. That was from Look Around. This track was Look Around from Violent Exhibition. And I always appreciate it when bands reach out and want me to check out stuff. I've had such a great relationship with Portuguese scene the past year and a half, and I am so blessed and so fortunate to be able to continue that relationship. These guys are long running. You can really hear some of those old school elements. Even though they formed back in '98, you definitely get that 80s thrash influence. And not just the Bay Area influence, you get some of the European influence as well. You get some of the Creator, a little bit of Destruction. So even get some Sepultura in there. Jamming it all together into a groove-heavy, thrashy track with some really cool, intricate riffs. And that midsection, about the 3-minute or so mark, I'd have to go back and look at it. But really like that really cool, slower section with those almost death metal-like vocals. Like how he changes up his aggressives and does different things with them. Kind of in between, you get some of that thrashier, aggressive. You don't really get the bark or the yelp, but you get that kind of strong, coherent aggressive, and you get some of that deeper death metal aggressive. Really like that. And the vocals definitely make the song sound even better, in my opinion. So if you like thrash with death metal influences, then this is definitely something to check out. So please, overall, I think the mix is good. The bass really sounds fantastic. I like how he's able to cut a spot in the mix, which can be difficult for a bass player playing in an extreme metal band or playing in a thrash band, where you have that massive wall of guitars. Sounds like these guys, like their riff player, you're kind of adhering to that thrash formula you see from a lot of bands. Your rhythm players using active pickups, EMGs, you get some of that high-end EMG hiss that's really familiar to those pickups. If I had to guess, it's probably an 81 and 85. And the lead player / vocalist, the guy who's playing a lot of the accent and lead work, is clearly using passives, probably Seymour Duncan's. You know, why move from the old faithfuls that really stand out Personally, I'm a huge Seymour Duncan fan, but love the sound. Don't love the lead tone. I like a little bit more balls and less of that the more high end screechy sound in the lead tone. Personally, like a little bit more warmth to it. But that's a personal preference thing there. The leads are very much thrash leads. They're cool little licks, lots of speed, a lot of tremolo work. You can definitely hear the Kerry King isms there with a lot of that, but they work for what they're doing, and they're still pretty tasty. Drummer sounds great. Love the drum mix. I think the mix overall is really strong, and it was just a great, fun, enjoyable track. The video is really well done. They did a great job splicing all that footage together. I do really dig the lyrics running down below in that ticker tape, or that ticker like news screen on the news clipping. That was a killer touch, and I really appreciated that. Overall, it's a really enjoyable track. Enjoyed the heck out of it. Let me know what you guys think. You do like them, please go give them some love at their Facebook page. Thank you once again to the guys in Violence for letting me check them out. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you to my law enforcement, military, veterans, first responders for what you do every single day. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.